Hey guys, what's up? And for today's video, I will be doing a review, demo, and tutorial on the new Urban Decay Wild West palette. This is the palette right here. And I did use a few of these shades. I definitely used this Tex shade right here. It's a beautiful blue. And I definitely had to get my brush in here and put it all over my eyelids. So if you guys want to know my review and my honest opinion on this palette, then just keep on watching. So you guys already know I do have my eyelids primed and set. And I just used my concealer. So I did use my Dior Skin Correct concealer for that. And I just pressed a little bit of my Maybelline matte and poreless powder on top of my eyelids to set it down. And now I don't know what shades I want to use out of this palette. They're so beautiful. I feel like I have so much to work with. I wish I can talk to you guys through the camera. I can see what kind of shades you guys want me to use. If you guys do have a specific color I'm going to use, just leave it in the comment section below and I will do that in the next tutorial for you. So now I'm just wondering what I should do. It's such a beautiful palette. So I think I am gonna use the brush it came with. This is the brush that came with the palette. Double-sided. I do actually end up using these brushes. Like I've had my Urban Decay Kit 3 brush for such a long time. I use this brush a lot. The other ones I didn't use as much. I actually want to use the blues in here and maybe the shadow like Cabo or Rick, and probably use this and then use this in the center, like create a halo with this, put this in the center and a little tad bit of this to brighten it up. And I'm going to use that double-sided brush it came with, and I'm taking a bit of Tex, which it does have a little bit of kickback but not so bad. Actually, what I should do is lay down some powder. It does have any fallout. I can catch it with my powder, so give me 1 second. Sorry about that. So I did come back with some powder on. And of course, I'm using Tex. And I want to take this color right here. So I'm going to pat this shade on. Wow. That is pigmented. It doesn't seem like it's patchy at all. Little does go a long way, guys, so start with a little bit and then build. I have that shade. Now I'm gonna go ahead and apply it to the inner portion of my lid. Wow, these shades are beautiful. And obviously this is a first impression as well. Okay, so I'm not gonna take the same brush. I'm just gonna go ahead and grab a smaller, more detailed brush. This is my Morphe times Jaclyn Hill JH40. This is how it looks like. If my camera wants to focus on it, let's try this. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna go back in with Tex, and I'm just gonna connect these two. So I'm just building up that color right now. Now I think I want to take Ghost Town. And that shade is gonna mix in with Tex. Let's see how they mix together. Oh, and also I'm taking my J1 brush. It's a smaller brush, like this. Oh, focus. Okay. And I'm using a tiny brush because I do want this to not be so blown out. So we're trying to blend Tex quite a bit. Going back in a bit more Ghost Town. This is how I usually map out my halo eyes. So to blend out Ghost Town, I think I'm gonna go ahead and take Nudie. I'm gonna blend out Ghost Town. And now this is where you have to take your time, and this is when you're gonna have to go back and forth with your different brushes that you used in the beginning, just to get a seamless blend. Oh, I like that shade. I think mixing those shades created a beautiful color. Now I'm gonna go back in with a little bit of more text. Use that same JH40 brush just to blend out these edges right here. Getting a bit of more whiskey again. I'm gonna go back in with Nudie. And then we're gonna just blend the heck out of this. And then going back in with Ghost Town, and I'm just adding it right here in this outer corner. Not extra product, I'm just blending away. That's not bad. And I see that even with that blue on my lid, I don't have that much fallout on my cheek. Actually, zero fallout at all. So I'm not gonna cut this portion out. I think I just wanna use my fingers. I bud to that center. I feel like that'll create a beautiful blend. I have owned the past Urban Decay Naked palettes before. I used to have the OG, which was obviously the Naked one palette. I used and I've used that palette so much. I no longer have it. I've never repurchased it, sadly. That was just a staple. Okay, so you see we created a little bit of like edges right here. So I'm just gonna take that JH40 brush, take a bit of text, and diffuse these edges as much as possible. And I'm going in very lightly. Now I like created a third color right here. That's beautiful. Take a little bit in my crease. Oh, this is so pretty, you guys. Just adding a little bit more text right here. And then do I want to add a cowboy brick? I don't know. This is how it looks like. Just like right here in the center. So I am getting a lot of fallout from that shade for sure. I'm just tapping that shade right in the center. Just want a little spotlight. Nothing too crazy. That actually looks really pretty. Okay, Steph. I was actually a little bit nervous for this tutorial because I was like, I didn't know what exactly I wanted to do with it. With this palette, there's like endless possibilities of ways I could create a look out of this. It's just, oh, which one should I use or what color should I use was the question. So I'm gonna go back in with a bit of Nudie. I'm I mean, it does look a little bit muddy right here, but it's not bad. I'm sure once I apply my lashes, that will go away. I won't notice it as much. Now I'm gonna go ahead and sweep off the powder I have on my cheek. So I'm using my Sigma tapered highlighter brush. It's the F35. Okay, so for my lower lash line, I'm just gonna repeat what I did on top to the bottom. So I'm gonna go ahead and take Tax with my JH43 brush. And this is the shade again, the blue shade. I'm gonna go ahead and apply this on my lower lash line, stamping this on. And with my pencil brush, this is the E30 from Sigma. I'm gonna go ahead and take Ghost Town. I'm just gonna blend out text. And I feel like I did add a little bit of text, so I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit more. And blend it out. Now switching over to my pencil brush. With Nudie, I'm gonna use my M507 brush. Smaller detailed brush. Taking Nudie, there's the shade right here. I'm just using that to blend out Ghost Town. So I definitely think I want to use Cowboy Brick for my inner corner highlight. But let's go ahead and try that out. I just have to be really careful because this shade is a little bit flaky. You see, I'm getting a lot of fallout right here because of that shade. I'm gonna go ahead and curl on my lashes. For mascara, I did pick up this little sample size of the Benefit mascara they just came out with. It's their Real Magnet Mascara. And I want to buy the full size one just in case if I didn't like it. I can still return this one. I feel like I wasted a full size one. It says it's extreme length, power lift, 40% longer, 40% plus longs, and then it says it's a magnetically charged core, draws lashes out to extreme length. It also says it's 36 hours lengthening and won't smudge or flake. And it says the extender brush with magnetically charged core pulls the magnetic mineral enriched formula up and out beyond the tips of lashes. So we'll see if that's true. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this out of the packaging. This is so tiny. This is so tiny and cute. I like that it has a little magnet. It looks like a horse hoof. Or is it just me? No, but it does look like a magnet. Okay, so let's look at the wand. So the wand is pretty chunky. Definitely different from my Lancome mascara that I like right now. Let's see. I used to really love the Benefit They're Real, the original one. So let's go ahead and try this one out. Honestly, I don't really need lengthening, I just need volume. That's what I look at for a mascara. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and add my lower lash mascara as well. I'm gonna try going with the second coat. good. Doesn't look bad at all. I have to keep trying that out. So I do feel like I need to add some black liner to my upper and lower waterline. So let me go ahead and do that as well. I'm gonna use my Haus Laboratories eye pencil, and this is in the shade Punk. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do my other eye off camera and apply my falsies, and I'll be right back to show you how everything looks put together. Alright you guys, and this is the look all put together with my lashes. I did use my House of Lashes iconic lights that I did cut in half to create a more like winged effect. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and zoom you guys back out, and I'll give you my final thoughts and review on this new palette from Urban Decay. Alright you guys, so on Sephora's website, this palette is described as a vegan eyeshadow palette with 12 desert inspired neutral eyeshadows from pale peach and metallic bronze to deep blue green and turquoise shimmer. It does have 12 shades in this palette, just as like the previous Urban Decay Naked palettes. Also says, what else you need to know, blaze your own trail with the newest Naked palette featuring 12 shades, lineup of cruelty-free and vegan eyeshadows, so that's awesome. From terracotta to deep copper, turquoise green, and shades are inspired by California's deserts, Joshua trees, and endless skies. Choose from creamy mattes, metallics, and shimmers that blend seamlessly with the included dual-ended eyeshadow brush. The iconic Velvet Naked formula can be used solo or layered to create endless looks. I do agree with all that. And this palette does retail for $49. I honestly loved this palette. The shades in here are gorgeous. I love how texts blend in so easily and also mix so well with Ghost Town and the other shades that I used. It was so beautiful. Everything just blended out so seamlessly, like they said. And I do see the California inspired in here. It just definitely reminds me of Cali. So do I see myself using this palette a lot? I actually do. I love these shades, and usually I'm not a neutral kind of gal. I'm more of like the warm, bronzy, colorful looks. But these shades definitely scream my name. I will insert a video of the swatches on my arm so you guys can see. The only one I found that was really chunky was this Cowboy Rock shade right here. If you saw the video, it did come out to be a little chunky, which is not bad, but I did experience a lot of fallout, so just be mindful of that. And I can't wait to use this shade right here, Hold 'em. And honestly, I'm actually really excited about this palette. I wasn't really excited with the past Naked palettes like the Ultraviolet, and I think there was another one that I didn't really like. It didn't really call my attention, but this just reminded me of the Naked palettes, just like the Naked one, and then the rest were just beautiful. And you guys, this packaging is just gorgeous. Even the unicorn it came in, so cute. Looks just like the packaging, and once you open it to get the palette, it says most wanted. Show you guys. I think it's so cute and a nice little touch that they added. And it does say vegan formula, so that's awesome. The brush, I did end up liking. Like I do use, I don't know if I'm the only person that does this, but I do end up using the brushes that come in palettes. Like my Anastasia palettes, I used to use those brushes all the time until I started collecting my own collection of brushes, so then I kind of stopped using those. But this brush I can see myself using, and the previous brush that I had from my last Naked palette, I use this a lot. You guys see me using this brush a lot on my channel, so I definitely like the whole brush combination. So yeah, I definitely give this palette a huge thumbs up, and out of the rating, I definitely give this a 10. It's so beautiful, and I can't wait to create more looks for you guys using this palette. Honestly, I couldn't be any more excited to be using this palette, especially in a tutorial for you guys. And I didn't get a lot of fallout. I did see that I got a little bit of kickback from the pants, which are to be expected. You guys know, I don't mind the kickback as long as I top it off and do my eyes first, or I set any under eye powder. It doesn't bother me at all. It easily can get like swept off of your cheeks. That completes my review on this palette. Absolutely in love. If you guys can, please get your hands on this. It's absolutely beautiful, and I will be doing more tutorials using this palette. And before I leave, I do want to say thank you to all of you. We just hit 500 subscribers and I couldn't be even more grateful for you guys. You guys are amazing. I do plan on doing a giveaway for my channel. So if you guys can help me get to 1,000 subscribers, I will do 2 gift cards to Sephora, so keep that in mind. I'm so very grateful for each one of you guys. You guys are amazing. You guys are the sweetest. And honestly, I'm lucky to have you guys. You guys are awesome. So please don't forget to hit that subscribe button before you leave. Make sure you like this video and comment below what other shades you guys want me to use from this palette. I'm definitely curious to see what you guys choose, and I'll go ahead and pick one and I'll do a video for you guys. So you guys have a wonderful day and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.